How's it, aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, as a bridge between Hawaii's communities and the military, the state's Military and Community Relations Office, MACRO, helps bring groups together for meaningful conversations about shared spaces, priorities, and opportunities available. Now, while MACRO isn't part of today's interview, they've certainly helped make this important dialogue possible in terms of what's taking place here at home. Today, we're going to give you an inside look at Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam, who they are, what they do, and how their mission continues to evolve in service to both our local communities and national defense. This is Captain Samuel White, Joint Base Commander. Welcome into the show, Captain.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your service and for being here today. So let's kind of expand a little bit on Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam, who we are, what we do over there, and what's taking place day to day.
Thank you very much. I'm always grateful for the opportunity to talk about the Joint Base and anyone who has interest in the Joint Base. Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam is exactly what it says. It's a joint base, an Air Force and a Navy base that was put together in 2010. And when I'm asked about the Joint Base and what it does, I tell people that our core mission, aside from what you can get and if you Google what a Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam does, aside from the number of commands we have down the base and the acreage and the number of people, we're really a partnership-based entity rooted in service. Everything I do as the Joint Base Commander is a partnership with someone, whether it's the state, the county, the city, the people of Hawaii. Everything we do is a partnership with someone. And this is how we advance our cause. And we support the community, and we in return get supported by the community. There's so much that goes on the Joint Base day in and day out. And I want to mention a couple of those things. Very recently, in August of this year, we had an open base event. We opened the Ford Island. We had events supported by the Pearl Harbor Aviation Museum, the Battleship Missouri Museum, the Bowfin, the Museum of the Submarines there. All those events that happened could not have been done without the partnership with the community, with the Missouri, with the FAM, and with others. And we continue to do things to find ways to support the community and be a part of that community. That's what the Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam does each and every day.
Absolutely, and so many of our neighbors, relatives, fill so many of those jobs that are over there at that base as well. And you touched on it as well, a lot of community activation and engagement. Let's talk a little bit about Laulima, what that is and how that's serving Hawaii.
So Laulima was established in October 2024 to mark the 250th anniversary of the Navy, the birthday of the Navy. And the intent was to mark 250 volunteer events. We've exceeded that. We've gone beyond, above and beyond, and I think we're at 290 or 300. But I think along the way, when people started to volunteer, it becomes a lifestyle. And that level of service, when people get used to offering their time and services to others, it becomes their lifestyle. It becomes their willingness to go out there and go do things that doesn't necessarily get recognition or paid for it, but you're out there to do it. And I want to mention the University of Hawaii and the ROTC team. I was there a couple of days ago, and I was talking to the team about 120, Captain Bandini out there, shout out to that amazing CEO of that team and what they do. I can see their willingness, they're wanting to be in the service and they're wanting to go and volunteer. They were asking about volunteer opportunities, and I was very encouraged to see them and to see what they do. So that is the sense of once you get established in that volunteering and doing service for others, that is what the meaning of that thing.
Absolutely, and expanding a little bit more on, again, giving back to the community through these Laulima, these employment opportunities that are available, volunteer opportunities. December 7th is coming up as well. It's right around the corner. Yeah. What type of commemoration events are going to be taking place?
So this will be the 84th commemoration remembrance of the events from 7 December 1941. And the National Park Service, Mr. Leatherman is the lead there, do amazing, amazing setup. And what they do to remember those events and bring the community together to attend is a very significant event. And not only that, there is other events. It's not just on the 7th. We start on the 6th. I'll be there on the Utah Memorial, 1700, 5 p.m. To mark the that anniversary. And then we roll into Sunday in the 7 December commemoration. I want to bring one other thing while I remembered. Recently, in February, we did the exercise at Lualua and the Kolikoli Pass. We opened that pass for the people who live up there to transit through there as an exercise. It was an exercise with the Department of Transportation. We're going to do that again in March. And our goal is to continue to practice things so that we're there when the community needs us in time of emergency.
Absolutely, and you touched on what's taking place December 7th as we go into 2026 as well. What's on tap for you folks moving forward?
Well, a very exciting thing that's happened at the Joint Base is RIMPAC 26, a significant event and massive exercise. Thousands of people from 50-plus nations come to the Joint Base to do the exercise, and each year it's bigger than the previous one. We just did, it seems like we just did the one 2024, and now we're getting ready to do the one in the summer of 2026. Absolutely looking forward to that.
Absolutely. Captain White, I do want to cap this by saying as well, in about 6 or 7 months, Captain White is going to retire, capping a 30-year career in the Navy. Captain, thank you very much for your service.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Good job, Captain. Thank you.